Awesome. Okay. So actually, Nakaya, you can go ahead and do the disclaimer for the people out there in YouTube land.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Good morning,
Awesome.
everyone. We're gonna start off.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead.
So, actually, Nakaya, you can go ahead and do the disclaimer for the people out there in YouTube land.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Good morning,
Awesome.
everyone.
Hold on a second. Sorry.
We're gonna start off.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead.
So, actually, Nakaya, you can go ahead and do the disclaimer for the people out there in YouTube land.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Good morning,
Awesome. I'm sorry, it was playing in real time on the YouTube channel. My bad.
Okay.
All right. Now you can go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna start off with a disclaimer. This call is for teaching purposes only. We are not licensed and therefore are not, I repeat, not responsible for your accounts. You have to trade at your own risk. And for those of you that are new or will be new to this channel, we will actually show you how to set up a demo account once you contact us. And as far as anything else, you can contact Alethea at her email. Alethea, would you like to tell the people your email address?
It is Alethea, ALETEA.
Excuse me.
502. Let's go ahead and mute. At 502@gmail.com. And I'm actually going to drop that in the chat for anyone that needs it. There we go. Let's see. There we go. And I will also drop the Telegram for anyone that wants to join the Telegram group. There we go. All right. So it's going to be an intimate group today. Thank you so much, Nakaya. So I'm going to just quickly show my process. Everybody's process may be different, but this is my process that I'm going to go over with you. This is for teaching purposes only. You can, okay, we have a Nicole entering. Let's wait till they have their audio. Waiting on Nicole from Dallas to connect. Her audio is not connected, so she can't hear. Let me just drop a message in the chat. Hello, Nicole. Okay. So we're waiting on Nicole to get connected. But while we're waiting on that, everybody, thank you for joining me. So I'm going to trade at your own risk, right? And at your own risk, being that the most you should trade is, say, 3% of your account if you're a seasoned veteran. Otherwise, my recommendation is 1%, but your account is yours, so you do whatever you want to do with it. It's just my suggestion, right? Our goal is 8%. When you hit your 8%, you stop. If you don't hit your 8% and you find yourself going to the left and you hit 5% in lessons, you stop as well. Okay. And that's if your target is 8%. If your goal is 4%, then if you hit 2%, you should stop. Like if your goal is 5%, 2%, you work out the numbers and then you stick by the numbers. All right. For all the new people, I'm going to show you how to set up an account, but Nicole doesn't seem to have her audio connected. So there's nothing I can do without her logging off and coming back. But all right, we're gonna get into this thing. Here's my screen. So first thing we gotta do is check the news. I'm happy to see everyone here. Jamel, Brian, Nakaya, Nicole, thanks for coming. All right, so we see we have a rainbow of colors going on this morning. Right now, it's the 11 a.m. session that we're on. It's 11:13. Let's see this message. Okay. Hello, hello. All right, so when it comes to the news, you know that yellow folder, there's no issue. It's low impact. Orange folder, moderate impact. You can reduce your risk at that point. So if you're a 1%er, you drop it down to 0.5% when it comes to that, right? Let me see something. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And the red folder, you're not touching it, period. So we see that at 11, there was a red folder. So within this hour that we're going to be online here right now, we are not going to be analyzing any Canadian pairs, okay? So once we know what we're not going to trade, being the Canadian dollar, and we see it's been having a whole lot going on this morning. So even if there was nothing here, I probably wouldn't look at it at all because just an hour earlier, it had two folders on it, red and orange. So Canadian is out of the picture. Uh, Now we need to decide what we are going to look at. So for that, I'm going to go to, there are two sites you can use. You can go to livecharts.co.uk. Look here, and looking at this, I would say things are not looking so great for what I like to trade. I love to trade UJ. The last few weeks I've decided that UJ is my favorite. UJ is Bay. So it's not looking so great. Also, Euro USD is looking equal. So for me to get a really good look, I'm going to look at Finviz. Finviz. Let's see. Go to Forex. UJ. All right, I'm going to look at UJ. So we're doing binary options, as you know. So it's time-based style of trading, and we're not going in for like half an hour, anything like that. 3 to 5 minutes typically. For the purposes of this call, I'm going to be doing 5 minutes because I'm using pocket option, which doesn't have a function that I really like, rollover. So we're going to stick with 5 minutes for me. Those of you who have other brokers with other capabilities may do other time frames. I'm going to be looking at USD JPY, and since the base is weaker than the quote, we're going to be looking for sells. All right. So I'm going to go to trading view. There we go. Let me move this down here. All right, trading view and get rid of this. UJ. All right. So I said we're looking for cells, right? So remove drawing. And we see it is coming down, cell, but it did a whole pullback. Okay. Sell the floor. I'm gonna put a line here. Can I see the wick? Nope, so I'll just go right ahead. I'll just put this right there. This is going the complete opposite direction. Right now, it's in a pullback. All right, so let's see. Right now, I'd say 900 or higher to the south side. Let me go to hourglass. Almost the same. And for those of you that don't know, there's a new software. So you go to strategies, market trap. It's like cash trap, but it's market trap. So I forgot. Let's go there. USD JPY. Hourglass is a software I have access to from the academy that I'm in. 4 minutes ago. All right. So we do need, we can get in right after the close of the candle. For those of you that have your broker open, you can take a, I think, yeah, see, you can take a sell here. It's red, red, red arrow. It's not quite at the red level, but as you see, it's going down. I don't have my thing open, but I don't know if anybody got in, but that was an entry. So now, for those of you that do not have a broker set up, did Nicole get her volume on? Nope, Nicole did not get her volume on. So she cannot hear what I'm going to be showing her. All right, so this is pocket option. You can use Facebook or Google to log into this. Yes. But if you intend on making it your real account that you're going to trade with, I would suggest that you set it up with your own stuff. So you see they have an email and password that you can create on the registration. I would do that if you intend to make this an account that you're actually actively using with real money. Otherwise, if it's just for practicing purposes, you can use Facebook or your Google, right? We see what was happening with Facebook the other day. So I wouldn't trust doing that. But once you create, then you want to log in. I'm not a robot, so I check that. I'll log in and demo. Let me see. Oh, it's shooting up. I guess it's going for that 900. Good thing. Okay. All right, so when you're logged in here, you're gonna have it on candles. And you should have $1,000, 1,000 demo dollars. 1% of $1,000 is $10. So you want to have $10 under the amount. You can click here and you can put in $10, type it in, whatever. I'm gonna put $1 for right now, right? So there are a couple things that you're gonna be looking for, right? So first, you may have it on stocks, being it's a new account. You wanna go here. You wanna change it from stocks to currencies. So you wanna select currencies. Me, I like to change it to A to Z so that it will be alphabetical. Right now it's on percentage, having the highest percentage payout all the way to the lowest. So you want to change it to A to Z, right? And then you click outside to get rid of that. You have the candles. I like to have it on line. And then I'll toggle this to the right to show the area. And price is wherever you see this blue dot, and price is constantly moving, right? Now, when you're going to enter a trade, you want to know the currency pair. You want to know what the price is. You want to know what the time frame is. You also want to know whether it's a bullish idea or a bearish idea. Those four things. So a bullish idea is when you think price is going to go up. So for any bullish idea, you're going to press the button that has the arrow pointing up, right? That's to represent a call or a buy. Well, on this call, I'm going to say bullish idea. A bearish idea is when you think price is going to go down or sell. So you're going to press that arrow pointing down, right? So I'm going to call out the last three numbers. I'm going to call out the last three numbers, and they're here, right? In the strike price, you see the last three numbers are here. So if it's a bullish idea, meaning we think price is going up, the last three numbers I call out, it's going to be that or lower. When we want price going up, we want to get in as low as possible. Now, when it's a bearish idea for price to come down, you want to get in the last three numbers I'll call out. You want to get in at those three or higher. Does anybody have any questions so far? You can type the questions in the chat or you can unmute yourself, whatever you like. Whatever you like. No questions? Okay. So let's do a demo. So say I say we're gonna get in USD JPY for the south side. So we'd come here, we'd hit that button, we would go to U because we know we're doing it alphabetical. We'd select USD JPY, click outside. Now we're on the UJ chart, and I say prices. If I think price is going down, I'd press that red button, and price would need to stay below that button, below this red line, sorry, by the end of the call. I mean, by the end of this trade idea. So the expiration is right here where we have this line. So this blue dot needs to go below and stay below this red line. That's all that needs to happen. And that's for a bearish idea. For a bullish idea, the reverse is the case. You would hit this green button and you'd want to wait and see. So the payout is 70%, as you can see on this. So I risked $1. So 70% of $1 is 70 cents. So once it stays below the red line, you'd get back the dollar that you risked of your own money, and you'd get the profit would be the 70 cents. Trades, you look here, you see the open trade, we have USD JPY for $1 to the south side. So the profit is $1.70, and it just has to stay below the line, right? So it just cleared. So now there are no trades under open. If you check the closed section, you'd see I had this one trade today, 1027, right? And it was $1.70 profit. So my balance went from 748 or 47 to $1.70 got added. So 749.11. So it's just like that. Any questions? No questions? Okay. All right. So now let's look at I like to have this over here. So let's move it to, I'm funny like that. I like to have things just the way I like to have them. Position wise. All right. So let's look back at this. We say we're not looking at CAD today. All right, UJ, I looked at and I said it was going south, and it did. Let's look at Euro JPY. And remember, when we are looking at the pair, when the base or the first currency is weaker and the left is the stronger side, the right is the weaker side. So anything to the left, the far left, is the strongest currency right now. Whatever is to the right is the weakest right now. So if the first currency is weaker than the second, like Euro JPY, the first currency is on the right, so it's weaker than what's on the left. We're going to analyze that for a bearish idea or going to the south side, right? So yeah, see that played out just like I thought it would. All right. Yeah. And see bearish. So today, bearish momentum. All right. So we sell the floor. Selling the floor. We sell the floor of a downtrend. We buy the roof of an uptrend. So keep that in mind. Hmm. Okay, your JPY is not ready. It needs to pull up here. All right, this is in the way. Let me move it. Let me move it. Okay. So we need the Euro JPY to pull up to 035 or higher for a bearish idea. Remember, bearish means going down. So we want to see it pull up here. Think once it goes up there, it will be 4 reds. Okay. So that's one idea that we're waiting on. Let's look at something else. Let's look at what a buy would look like. Let's see. Okay. We're going to look at AUD USD. And now AUD USD, AUD is the base and it's on the left side. So when the base is stronger than the quote, and we see AUD is stronger than USD, we're going to look for bullish ideas. We're going to look for price to go up. So let's go back to AUD USD and we're going to analyze. No problem. Don't start doing this to me now. Ever since I did the update on my Mac, every now and then this happens. So if it starts happening, just bear with me, guys. It's nothing in my control. There we go again. All right, let's just close this out. Let's open again. It's a universal problem with all Mac users who did the most recent update. Luciento. All right, so AUD USD. Let's get rid of this. Looking to buy. Let me see something real quick. Let's see. We have a DeLorean? No, we don't have a DeLorean. Okay. Looking to buy. You buy the roof. Mm, 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 mm. All right, right now, I would like to see price pull back down to this area. 62 or lower. Well, let me just check here. It's almost there. Yep. Okay. If it will come back, it looks like it wants to leave us. But I needed to pull back down here. And what you have to understand, guys, trading is all about patience. And sometimes the setup just doesn't come when you want it. Well, I need price to pull back down into this area. So AUD, USD, or a bullish idea. If it comes down to this purple line, 052, that's ideal, but it could turn around here. So let's say 062 or lower for a bullish idea. Thank you, Nakaya. All right. Right. So we're just waiting now. And while you wait, you would go to your broker, and I know there are two trade ideas that we have. So there was Euro JPY, and there was also AUD. So you pick one and you just have your broker ready so you can get in when ready. I know we have some new people joining. I'm streaming it, so it will be available for replay on my YouTube channel, Alethea B. For those of you that are coming in late and you're like, oh, I want to see what was going on at the start. Okay. Let's see, I need it like this. Yeah. Your JPY was a bearish idea. So 5 minutes. Shoot. And there, I'm in at 9:43. Let's see what happens. Okay. All right, so I'm in Euro JPY. So now I just need it to drop. If it could do us that favor, it would be greatly appreciated. Euro is weaker than JPY. I do anticipate it going down. So it just needs to happen. It could come here and turn around, but I need it to turn around now. I don't know how to move this over. Give me a second. I will put it in the chat, Erica. Alicia B. I switched it from Twitterholic because I was losing subscribers. Nobody wants to see me talk about trading over there. So today is my first day streaming on another site, on another channel, Alicia B. Okay, so we see, oh, we were in profit. Now we're out of profit. So what I need to happen is by the time we get to this vertical line here, that this blue dot needs to be below the red line. Let's see. Share. Copy. Let's see, paste. There we go. Let me put it so everybody can see. Now, so that's where it will be. So we're below the red line, and I just need it to stay below the red line. And I'm in for 5 minutes because, you know, this is not my broker of choice. Yes, sir. Yes.
What did you get in at?
942. The entry that was typed in the chat was 035, but it went a little bit above that. But anybody who got in there, they should be good.
Yeah, I got in at 954.
There you go. Perfect. All right. So, okay.
I also got in at UJ and got that too.
Okay. All right. So you're about to be 2-0 on the session?
I am 2-0.
Okay, so you cleared. All right.
Yes.
So Brian had a complete thing. Oh, Brian has two.
Brian got 2-0. Okay.
2-0. Nakaya will have 2-0 shortly. So yeah, that's how you do it basically. And this is just one way to look at the market. This is how I look at it. I actually know different ways of looking at it, but it comes with time. I'm just showing you this. So I think this has been a success. Oh, Kyle as well, 2-0.
Kyle, good job.
Wow. Wow. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Awesome.
Awesome. Yes.
All right. What time is it? 11:45. Okay. So once you learn the skill, you don't have to be trading all day long. Like some people think that when it comes to trading, you need to be sitting in front of your computer for hours and hours and hours to take trades and do what so you can make money. All right, so I just cleared, so I just made $17 because I risked $10 and it was paying out 70%. So I got back my $10 and I got the profit. That's right, Brian.
That's right, Brian.
It's where we should be. Yes, it's where we should be. All right. So anything that you do in life, you need to have a plan, right? If you decide you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse or an artist, a pastry chef, anything you do, you have to have a plan and then you have to work the plan so that you can get to that ultimate goal. And it's the same thing with trading, right? So you want to get a trading plan, and what we do here, let's see, or a master trader, you know, when you don't know what's going on, knowing how to just copy from somebody is a way to go. So we have our group, our team that we trade together, and not everybody has the same abilities yet, but everybody is moving towards that direction. I'm confident that everybody is going to be a trading phenomenon if they just don't quit, because that's another thing. Quitters don't win, but a winner doesn't quit. All right. So you can just copy what someone does until you know what you're doing. Like I'd call out the trade idea, you take it and you clear when the person clears or not. Or you can just watch. It's whatever you want to do. But for the trading plan, I go to compounddaily.org, and here you want to plant a seed, and say you have $100 seed. 1, 2. Oh, awesome. Good job, Jamel. Good job. See, everybody is doing well today. All right. So compound interest is something that if you understand it, you can do some amazing things. And there are a lot of people that know about compound interest, but there are even more that do not know about it. And interest is something that if you understand it, you can make money. But if you don't understand it, you're going to be losing because you're going to just be paying all the time, right? So here, say you have a $100 seed, that's $100. You're going to open up a trading account with $100, and you want to grow this money over time. And remember, I said trading is not something that's supposed to have you pinned to a computer all day, right? You're going to put the $100, that's the start. You want to grow it by say 8%. Now, once you know how to trade, it's up to you. You can put in as much time, as much money, go for whatever interest you want. It's all going to be up to you. This is just for example. So say you want to grow it by 8% every single day, and let's do that for 60 days. That's 2 months. And for those 2 months, you're not going to take any money out. You're going to allow that money to compound over time. Compound interest works best if you just leave that money in, right? So $100 at 8% for 60 days, reinvesting everything. How much is that going to be? Well, it will grow to over $10,000, right? And let me say, past performance does not guarantee future results. And this is a calculator. We're humans, so we don't have machine abilities, not quite yet. I don't know what the future holds, but for right now, we will make errors, right? But for a perfect setup, you'd make over $10,000. And I know when I first saw that, I was completely blown away, because I know that if I put $100 in a checking or savings account in the bank, there's no way I'm going to come back 2 months later and it's going to be over $10,000. It's just not possible. But when it comes to compounding, that is something that is within the scope of possibilities. Now, as we're human, chances are we're not gonna hit that. But if you could do half, just 50% and make $5,000, wouldn't it be worth it to learn the skill that can have you being able to do something like this? Right? But let's break it down to see how this can happen, because I needed to see a breakdown. Now, 8% of $100 is just $8. So you just need to make $8 on the first day and stop trading. Now, remember I said that when you're doing your trades, you're only going to do 1% when you're brand new, 2% 3%. 3% is the cutoff for me. I'm not risking any more than that, right? But 8% being $8. So we're not going to risk $8 in one trade. We're just going to risk 1% of the $100. So we're going to just trade with like $1. So if we do 8 to 10 trades of $1, if it's paying out like a small amount, because you notice that there were different percentages. Some currencies paid out more than others, right? Like if we put it on percent again, you see this is paying out 85% CAD chef. So that's almost the full dollar you'd be getting, right? If it was $100, that's $85 profit. You know the math. So what I'd like people to think is don't think about the dollar amount, sorry. Think about the percentage. Because if you think $8, you're like, what I need to make $8 for. But if you had that money in the bank, you wouldn't even get 1%. They pay you like 0.0025, something crazy like that. So this is really, really good. But let's fast forward to day 30 and see what 8% looks like. On day 30, since you weren't pulling anything out and reinvesting everything, 8% now is $74.54. Now that looks a lot better, right? And actually, I know some people that don't make this in a day. So that's the power of allowing that compound interest to work. And on the last day, day 60, 8% is $750. Still 8%. It's just being disciplined, sticking to your trading plan. When you hit your goal, when you make that 8%, you stop trading and you're done for the day. And it's very freeing. It gives you opportunity to do other things, you know. I'm glad that I found this during the pandemic because I needed to find another way of earning. So, you know, something to think about. Doesn't have to take away from your job if you like your job, you know, just learn this and, you know, possibilities are endless over time. But that is going to be it for the session today. Does anybody have any questions? Erica, do you have any questions? Who invited you on this call today?
I watched Ty said, and I
Oh,
saw it at the end.
okay, awesome, awesome.
I tried to
Okay,
log in last week, but I got busy and missed it, so I made a put it on my calendar to do it this week.
right, right. Okay, so I had dropped my email. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so email me and we can set up a one-on-one and I can show you a few things. Okay?
Yes, that's what I would like.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. All right. So with that, guys, oh, we're 5 minutes ahead of noon. Well, noon for me. I know everybody's different places. But yeah, this was a great session. Everybody, thank you for getting on. And yeah, till next time. Bye, guys.
See ya.